right, the big hoopla is that Brown Holmes met with Anthony Richardson at the Combine. Also, he met with the TCU safety and he met with the TCU receiver that, you know, people had going high in the draft, especially before the national championship. And then they went to, you know, somebody possibly saying Jordan Addison, the receiver from USC, may be the only wide receiver going the first round. You know, and just real talk before we talk about the quarterback version of it. You're going to meet with everybody. Just because you meet with somebody, you don't meet with somebody, don't mean it's an indicator that you're interested and not interested in. We've seen a lot of times with the Lions where they don't meet with somebody and they draft them. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean they ain't asked the coaches. That mean they ain't had the scouts go look at them. You know, necessarily it's not an indicator of anything, meeting or not meeting. The assistant GM met with Hendon Hooker at the Senior Bowl and asked some questions. I just never got around to doing an article, so it just fell off my to-do list. But check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. And Jesus Christ, I apologize about Instagram. I didn't know so many of y'all was following me on Instagram that I wasn't following back. Got that done today. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Bazaar. I didn't know Bazaar watched the show. So shout out to Bazaar from D12. So follow all y'all back. So appreciate y'all. And I might start creating some little shorts on Instagram as well too. I'm gonna try to shoot for every day, but I ain't gonna make no promises. I was gonna do a live Wednesday, but man, I was tired. I usually don't get lazy on this, but I was just tired, bro. But I'm shooting this Thursday, the Combine. I might upload it today, so I don't know. So the Combine started at 3. I'll be kind of like keeping an eye on that. I forget the cornerbacks. No, the cornerback. I don't know who today, but we keep an eye on it. But yeah, just because you meet with somebody don't mean an indicator. I mean, you can read into the receiver, say, well, they might not be bringing DJ Shark back, going for the kid. I think he was around 6'5", at least the college listed the receiver at 6'5". The safety thing to me, I like where we at with safety. I like Kirby Joseph, Tracy Walker already back running. I like bringing Deshaun Elliott back, but you know, I don't know. You know, if it's an opportunity to get a talent, Brown Holmes gonna get a talent and figure out the way to make it work. But them talking to Anthony Richardson, I mean, I don't think it's nothing big. Probably maybe, you know, if they talk, they probably had him at the board, see what he knows, see where he at, see where he pronunciating that as far as, you know, his verbiage and all that type of stuff. You see what he could do on the field. You know he raw. How raw is he? How long do it take him? You think he could take him to catch up? Where's footwork at? How much can he retain? How much was dropped off at Florida? How much can we show him that they didn't show him at Florida? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about running a running package? How you feel about we want to keep him more in the pocket? Just things of that nature. You know, it could be a fill out wrong. Like I said, I talked to Hendon Hooker, who coming off an ACL injury at the Senior Bowl. Not a lot of people really reported or spoke on that. So, of course, you're just doing your due diligence. I'm not going to read too much in it. I'm not going to read a lot. And the Giants met with him. And they ain't signed Daniel Jones yet. And they ain't franchised Saquon yet. And they got Jamar 7. So, I mean, it's just going to take some time. You know, what if he have a bad interview, but then, you know, he a workout warrior. Somebody might bite before he gets to Detroit. I told y'all. I seen a mock draft a minute not too long ago that had him going to Houston. And, you know, you could see it. You know, a lot of these teams want the juice. They see the athleticism, they see the arm, they see the talent, the ability to anticipate windows. And even though you know he's going to be a raw product, somebody probably going to reach and try to throw him in there in week 1. Some owner going to get excited, the coach get excited and caught up in the glitz and glam and what's best for him if he goes to a situation like Detroit, if he like it or not. And everybody want to be a competitor and play, but it's better for him to go to that situation rather than go to the Raiders or go to the Panthers or go to Houston and be expected to play. You know what I'm saying? Get an opportunity to sit, watch, clean up mechanics and stuff because, you know, that type of stuff. But yeah, I followed him throughout the year. Athletic, good arm. You know, they say he can anticipate windows real good. And that's one thing you got to do. Obviously, he got the arm talent. You know, and in the NFL, it's just about how fast you can process, how fast you can lead, and how can you process the information. And the one thing about Jared Goff, I love about Jared Goff, he good in the crunch time. You know what I'm saying? Jared Goff got ice water in his veins. You know, and that's one thing you need in a quarterback. You know, if you gonna Tony Romo it or you gonna Kirk Cousin it, you might as well don't even get that guy. So how do you anticipate him in big moments under the spotlight? And guess what? Putting him on that board, that's a big moment. When you got him at your board, you telling him to recite a play or go through the progressions on the play or recall the play, that's pressure. The whole interview process is pressure. You know, all them guys expect, all the quarterbacks, I think, for the most part, expected to work out. You know? So, it's one thing you like about Joe Burrow. It just never got too high, never got too low. His temperament. You know? Make a mistake, cool. Make a touchdown, okay. We go on to the next play. That's what you look for, just that temperament. Tom Brady had it. You can see that Michigan. Every time Drew Henson got them in the hole, he was bringing their ass back damn near every time. Man, I remember that as a kid. Drew Bledsoe was considered the greatest athlete to come out of Michigan, baseball and football. Not too many people would argue that. Obviously, you had Chris Webber, who you know, Jimmy Walker. You had a lot of guys who was really good, but he was, two-sport athlete, really good at both. But he just wasn't a good quarterback. And that was Michigan's the state of Michigan's golden child over Brady. And Brady just, Brady was just too good to deny. And I think that helped build Brady's character. That helped him fit into the Patriot way structure. It did. Helped him fit in the Patriot way structure. It sure did. Because every time you had to keep proving yourself, freshmen, juniors, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you still come out proving yourself. You never let that chip go out of you. So, could Anthony Richardson be coming out a tad bit early? Yeah. Yeah. But you see the physical talent. You see, he's just a physically gifted guy. I heard somebody say, "Who's Jamarcus Russell? It scares me." Well, Jamarcus Russell got addicted to a drug. He's addicted to lean. So that's a totally different type of thing. So you can't put that on him. Where is he at? Or studying? Do he love the game? You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. So just because you indulge or you talk to somebody, you meet with somebody, that don't mean you interested. It could be a smoke screen. It could be like, yeah, we kind of interested in them. It could be a smoke screen. It could be a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? To hit somebody think you're going up for quarterbacks, and now they trade and give you a hell of a package deal for them. So, it could easily be that. But like I continue to say with these guys, I'm not gonna read too much into them meeting with these guys. But yeah, the receiver one was interesting. Obviously the quarterback and safety was interesting. But the TC receiver really good, and obviously he fit in a mold in which I don't know what Reynolds' contract say. And Shark contract up, but he fits a mold of that taller, longer, athletic receiver. And if there are rumors that, rumors still hold true after the combine and seeing these guys work out and meet, that he's gonna be a second round receiver, he might be there. So you gotta do your due diligence. But I don't envision Anthony Richardson being there at 18. Just think about the run of teams that need a quarterback. I want to say the Panthers, Raiders said they were not looking at a veteran quarterback. Now, that could be a lie. But you got Houston that need a quarterback. You got Houston. Who else is up there? Houston. So, it's Houston. So, I don't know who will move on one, but it's Houston, the Colts. I think Seattle might bring back Geno, but we got to wait. But I'm going to lead them out. Houston, the Colts, the Panthers, the Raiders, the Commanders, the Falcons still could be looking for one. The Saints could be looking for one. Or they got rid of their pick. So it's a number of teams that could be looking for a quarterback. The Jets could be looking for one. I think they're looking for more than a veteran at this point. So, but yeah, it's a lot of teams that still looking for a quarterback. And if it's Stroud, Young, Levis, and Richardson, is 4 quarterbacks. And you got teams like the Colts, Houston, the Colts, the Raiders need one right now. So I don't know, man, but Lions could be positioning themselves to get a haul because Carolina probably really the one that need to move up. Raiders probably need to be the one that moves up. Maybe it's a deal where they tag and, they sign Josh Jacobs and send him here with some other compensation to move up to 9, to move up to 6. When I look at that 6 range, unless Jalen Carter fall because his situation. Other than that, it's Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson. But outside of that, it's quarterbacks. Everybody else that I'm looking at, I'm not drafting a corner with that luxury pick. Just not doing it. Unless he better be the shit. But everybody else I look at, I like the Miles Murphy guy, but not that high. I don't like the Brees guy that high neither. Or the interior lineman from Clemson. See, I don't really like too many other guys that high, bro. So, it's really a quarterback of those three guys. That's why I say I don't mind them taking a quarterback at 6 because it's a luxury pick. You still got 18 and 2 tools. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going to speak on that. Somebody wrote an article talking about why it might not be a good idea. I'm about to shred that to pieces. So, y'all probably see that go up third Friday. So, but yeah, Anthony Richardson, you know, we got to see what he can do. So, I'm just around the combine. After the combine, I start breaking down some film, looking at these guys and kind of giving my honest opinion, you know, going to people I trust to break down quarterbacks and getting the actual film of the good and the bad. So, don't forget there's options like Trey Lance out there. There's other options out there. Maybe Zach Wilson will be out there. So, you know, we got to wait and see. But, hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.